gonna have to be on the bed, isn't it? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. It's too bouncy. Oh, okay. Oh, now we know. You're welcome. You might hurt your wrist. No, just hurt Gravity's feelings. Apparently, we're just absolutely flat. I'm baking. I need to open the window. Jeez, that was too much. Oh. Wagon. Ah, fuck! Oh my god. Image in new tab. Let's have a look. Look at that fucking thing. Look at those beady little eyes. Look at it looking into your soul. You can't escape that thing. Picture that. She wants that in a flat, in an apartment, on the 9th floor. I can't. I can't do it. I don't know why I felt the need to actually bark.
Elmo knows where you live. Elmo knows where your kids go to school. So dick, motherfucker. Oh no. That's you. Fuck you, Market. You're a piece of shit.
I'm so sorry. That was so mean.
Elmo have enough of your shit, Market. Elmo wants you to go. Elmo kill. Elmo.
Starting the races.
There's two different sounds. There's a deaf sound and a hurt sound. The hurt sound is like a The deaf sound is like
Okay. Very good. Very good.
It's like two noises as opposed to one. They
Okay.
Go,
Honestly, that was kind of all we needed, right? The other one. I will find my way. I can go the distance. I can shit my pants. You cannot stop me. I will poo and pee. Slow, and you could bash the head in. What would you bash the head in with, Cashew? Because I feel like punching a sloth in the head wouldn't be as fun as it sounds. Directing me to have the D inside the pigeon. I'm just gonna skip that. You, in fact, can't show dong on stream. I can, and you can't stop me. I do love knobs, so I have seen it. Yes. Yes. Who was actually Big Daddy? Oh no, this isn't good. I wonder if I can grab any toenails for my collection. I'm sure there's plenty in here. Help me, bro! No! I thought I was underneath his nads just long enough to get the last tickly pickle on the wickle. But no, we're dead. That was actually really close, to be fair. I think I'm starting to get a handle on his, like, he wouldn't have a Bartholomew here. But what we do have is Danny DeVito.
So you're gonna shake your ass on Danny. Shake your ass. There you go. Shake your ass on Danny.
How about that? Fucking good, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Probably stop shaking my ass on Danny, huh?
Hello, friends. How we doing? First heist of the month. There are 0 points involved, Jess. Might have fucked up a little bit, but Jowja, good to see you here. We got Umpa, congratulations with the first redeem of the month as well. Fantastic stuff. What I'll do is let me go ahead and add, don't tell anyone, but because you guys were here first, 10,000 points for everybody. So even if you lose the heist, you win, really. So this doesn't feel right, does it? Does it feel right? Does that feel better? No, it feels worse. Pardon me. Oh God, that didn't feel good. That's better, right? Mate, yeah, there we go. We're in the mix. Lux, yo, what is good as well? Hello, great to see you. Sheesh. We have got Lucas in the mix as well. How are we doing, friends? Thank you very much for joining us. We've got Benefit here. Benefit, how are you, Chief? Not in the early gang yet, but there's time. I have absolute faith in you. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Lucas, how are you feeling? Sure, you're probably not feeling amazing. You got the vid, homie. How many times have you had COVID before? Because if I were to get it again, I think that would be number 5. And that wouldn't be good. Although, what I will say is, since I have been taking insulin for my diabetes,
Coming through.
haven't been sick once, actually. Yeah, Georgia, I live it. Yeah. I mean, I don't go out as much as I used to, but around, well, obviously not a COVID, I wasn't going out a lot. No one was, but do you know what I mean? Like around that sort of period of 2020 to about 2023, I was outside in a very busy particular part of London quite frequently, which meant that I got sick quite a lot, especially COVID, because it was just going around all the time. It is now less prevalent in terms of spread, as far as I'm aware. Actually, you know what? Fine. No, I'm not going to say that, just in case Neuro is lurking and tells me wrong, incorrect, actually. Is COVID, I don't want to say it's still a thing. I know it's a thing. Still around, still on the rise, London. Let's see that. Latest data shows the COVID-19 cases are still rising. When was this released? When does this say? So now is the time to join 42% of people aged 75 and over who have already topped up their protection against the virus. I've just booked my COVID jab. Fair. Honestly, Georgia, fair. Lux with the lurk. In a meeting, but lurking into the sun. Noted. Lux, thank you very much. Hope the meeting's okay, my friend. Hell yeah. Welcome in the early gang to Benefer. How are you, Chief? Great to see you. But myself, Jess, Umpa, and Georgia, all back from the highest. Well done. Also, you'll see, Georgia, I did a thing. I did a thing that's supposed to be... Oh, that's the wrong button. Oops. Wrong buttons. Shit. I don't know what any of those things have done. I meant to press this one because I think I fixed it. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I think I spam clicked so hard that Lux might have been... I have no fucking clue what's going on. I think I just broke everything. I might need to go lay down. Do I need to lie down? I think I might need to lie down. That doesn't make any sense. I'm looking in my list of things going on right now and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why does it mod and unmod me? Okay, I'm going to press this button, Lux. Because according to my buttons, you shouldn't be a mod right now. Plus, you're in a meeting, so I don't want to give you mod privileges when you're in a meeting right now, because that sounds less than ideal. If I press this button, is it homophobia? No, wrong. And if I press it again, does it do anything? Have I broken your one? No, your one's fixed now. I fixed it. Best to ever do it. But there we go, Georgia. I finally sorted some things out. I was doing some fixing and troubleshooting this morning. So I'm hoping and praying that things don't break today, but we shall see. Touch wood, all of the things and above. Mattia, are you well? God will protect me from their own. What? As in, you go to church instead of the the outpatient clinic for your jabs, and in fact, you just don't get jabs. You just get a punch in the face from the bishop. Yeah, take this jab. Bam. Lead hand. Let's go. Unfucking believable. Dylan, what's up? How's it going, my friend? Hope you're well. I get a splash of holy water. Why are you winking at me? That makes it seem naughty. What kind of holy water are we talking about? Probably less than holy water. Is that what you mean? Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. I should get my 4th. I've only got 3. What vaccines, Lucas? I think I got 1, and then I got a top up. I think I got maybe I've had 2 doses. I have not had a 3rd. I don't think so. I worked in healthcare during 2020 and 2021, which is why, for me at least, fair. At least my excuse so far has been that I had untreated diabetes, so my immune system was weakened. That's my excuse. I did have a friend that was like, dude, you got to stop licking handrails on the bus. I was like, motherfucker, I wasn't licking handrails on the bus, I promise. Your balls are absolutely, Komishi, 100%, man. Hope you're doing well. How's the stream going? I hope it's okay. Your boy's playing some Fortnite right now, I think. Yeah, stop it on what? Licking handrails? No, it's too enjoyable. It's so tasty. I love tasting strangers. Yeah, that's a fucking horrible sentence that I want at all. God damn. Question: when something is hilarious, what do y'all say over there? Because where I'm from, we say hollering. What do we say over there? What do we say over there? I mean, we normally just laugh. Do you just say hollering? With no laughter whatsoever? Is that what's going on? Yes, bruv. How's it going, lad? Are we locking in for these mythological numpties, mate? Absolutely, we are, Chief. How we doing, my friend? Is that Tahir Bai? Is that how I say your name? If we get a warm welcome for our new friend Tahir, that would be absolutely fantastic. Creasing. That's good. Yeah. In the UK, we say feral screeching. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I think that might just be you, Matt. To be fair. You just scream Lamau at me in all caps every single time. I kind of love it. It's okay. I'm good, bro. How are you? Good. I'm glad, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the community, Chief. But yeah, I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. My dad was working in the hospital with a guy who first died to COVID in the US. But then a bit later, they found a guy in Washington who died before the other guy. But still, my dad was shocked to see somebody die from a new virus. He had an absolute panic attack. Sorry, that was really off topic. My cat came in and I freaked out. But I'm not surprised. It is kind of crazy. Like, I know, obviously, disease is not a new thing. There are plenty of things that have been around for a really long time. We've had pandemics. We've had, sorry, that's a big P word. I'm not supposed to say it, am I? But fuck it. We have had plagues in history, right? But not in my lifetime. There's not been something so prevalent where the world has just kind of just shut down, right? So yeah, I'm not surprised he was somewhat stressed at the time, Bellifer. It makes a lot of sense, my friend. How did you find us to here, if you don't mind me asking? You almost got it, but bye is easier for you to say, then you can go with that. It's not to here. Is it Tahir? I'd like to get it right if possible. I would do my best, but if bye makes more sense, then we'll go with bye, my friends. Oh yeah. So context, mainly because in school, church, work, etc. Damn it, hit enter too soon. What did I miss from you, Dylan? You say hollering, mainly because in school, church, work. Oh, what? So as in you're not allowed to laugh, so you say the word hollering? It is Tahir. That was dope. Hell yeah, let's go. Whichever you prefer, my fellow Brit. I'll go with Tahir. Let's go with that. I'll go with that. I mean, if that's your name and that's correct, then yeah, let's do that. That'd be awesome. Just reading the jump scare. Not like this, Jay. Not today, my friend, but how are you doing? Awesome to have you in. How was everybody's weekend? What did everybody get up to over the weekend? Did you guys do anything exciting? I know on our little Saturday stream, it was an extendable stream. We didn't quite get to 6 hours on Saturday, but we did have a solid, it was almost a 5-hour stream. It was a good time. We played some Wukong. We got very, very, very close. I got up my boyfriend. Up in? Or what's going on here, Matt? do I need to know more? Died. R.I.P. R.I.P. Lucas. Was and is a very good boy. How about that? And he choked on absolutely nothing. Interesting. No, nothing exciting. For me, it wasn't a particularly exciting weekend after the Saturday either, to be honest with you. I had some very, very exhausting days of work. Again, Tahir, just FYI, I work part-time. I work 2 days a week at the moment. I used to work in law, quit law, work 2 days in the week part-time, and then I work on content creation the other 4 to 5 days. And I've been kind of banging. Been a good time. So we're doing as much as we can to go full-time. That's the plan. So yeah, Sunday and Monday is my part-time work time, and it's just long, arduous, and grueling after spending the entire week working on building up the rest of the socials and everything like that. So I do a full week of socials, and then rather than having a weekend, I go to work, which is fucking awesome. Love it. So much fun. I had bronchitis and went through the eye of the hurricane that came through Georgia. Basically a calm weekend. Does that mean it's about to get crazy again, Bennifer? Is that how that works? Are you a spy for the CIA? Me? What, because I'm asking what you mean by up my boyfriend? The fuck? What is that supposed to mean, Matt? What is that supposed to mean? I gotta know. When something is hilarious, we would laugh so loud it sounds like a holler. And in some contexts, mainly because in school, church, work, etc., we can't laugh as loud as we want. We usually do. We would just hold back the laugh and say hollering. But if it's just a regular laugh or a chuckle, then we just let it fly. Well, so if it's the problem is though for me is if it's big laugh time, like something is so funny I can't help but let out a big laugh. I'll just big laugh. I won't be like Lamau. and hold it in. The whole point is that I can't hold it in, right? No? Surely it'd be the other way around. If you can contain it, but you want to let them know that it was funny, you're like hollering or creasing. I know we wouldn't say creasing in person. We'd say creasing like over message or something like that. Or Matt would again just scream Lamau at me. But either, I don't think we have a good word for it though, Tahir. Creasing is a solid suggestion. Stars the boo. What is good? Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Pee pee poo poo indeed. Absolutely love it. Fantastic stuff. You never verbally say you're creasing. It's something you say to describe. Because like if you're creasing over with laughter. You're crunching up into a little prawn, right? And that's what you're trying to convey. Unless you want to, I don't know, get a cameraman and film yourself creasing over and send that to somebody. But that's effort, you know? And who's got a cameraman on deck all the time? Not me. Where the fuck is my phone? Nothing to see here. Sorry. My bad. I got a little notification to say, your boy's having a bad time. And my sensor's disconnected. There we go. We're back. We're not having a bad time. A good time indeed. I don't know what the fuck creasing is. Can you explain? We were trying to find out a way because Dylan was saying, what do you say instead of laughing really, really loud? How do you convey to somebody that you're laughing really loud? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you say? Because where Dylan's from, he was saying you'd say hollering so that they know it's funny, you're laughing, but you can't laugh because maybe you're at work, maybe you're in church, maybe it's somewhere you can't be in the library, you know? Whereas in the UK, we were like trying to figure out what the equivalent of that would be. I don't really think there is one. Creasing is a decent suggestion. Well, I don't think there's something that you'd say in person, right? Right? I don't think so. But creasing is basically like when if you're laughing really loud, you can't help but like kind of crease over, like start folding inwards because you're laughing too much. Your belly starts to hurt. Creasing. That's what it would be. Nice. I also do this currently full time, but it's early days, so I'm getting into the routine. Apologies for the self-promo. It's okay. Don't worry. It was on topic. If you'd come in and be like, hey, watch my streams, that's self-promoing. But if it's on topic, it's okay. I appreciate you being conscientious about it, though. I think I used the word conscientious correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Convention and then recovering from the convention. Well, I'm glad you had fun. You had Sunday to recover, though, right? If I'm not mistaken for the message that you sent me. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry you have bronchitis as well, Benefit. That is not good. Serious topic talk. Much you kitty cat. Continue serious talk. It's the duality of man who have cat, right? You're on topic, you're on brand, you're doing your thing, kitty, and then you're back onto your thing. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Speaking of kitties, let me know if you guys have ever experienced this, by the way, for those of you cat parents out there. My Panko, one of my kitties, she's like been licking her back leg, and it's where she's been licking it's kind of raw, like it's a bit red, like the fur is like moved away because she's just licked it so much, and it's kind of raw. I think it's like an anxious thing. Sweet little kitty. So I don't know if anyone's got any great suggestions at the moment. We've just got this you guys have seen the toast collar, right? I think you guys have seen it before when she's had it on. Yeah, we put a little cone of shame on her. She looks really, really cute because it is obviously a toast thing. But the other night, we put it on because I got back from work on Sunday night, I think. And she'd been licking it and it was really red. And we just discovered it. We're like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? So we put the cone on. And Sunday night, I woke up in the middle of the night just to a cat standing on my chest, staring me down with this toast collar on. Like, Father, you've done this to me, you bastard. Yeah, you're not getting a good night's sleep. How dare you? God damn, bless her. Sweet little kitty. Poor baby. Poor baby. What kind of things do you stream though, Tahir? I'm intrigued, my friends. Tell me more. I probably lived the typical life of a Floridian. What is that? What does that mean? Typical life of a Floridian. Trace, what's good? How are you, homie? Hope you're doing very good. Thank you for joining today. You know what I'm going to ask you, right? Surely you know what I'm going to ask you, Trace. I'll let you think about it. I'll let you concoct an answer and then I'll see if we're on the same wavelength. We probably are. Wagwan, my neighbor. I don't know why I've read it like that. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's what you were supposed. That's how you would have read it. I slipped. I'm sorry. Also, did you tell your brother I said hi? No, of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. You have played Apex? Hell yeah, let's go. How did it go, my friend? Oh my God, Blake. Why did it sound like that? Interesting. Welcome in, sweet boy. Are you well? I do hope you are well. That's pretty good though. I'll take it. I'll take it. Have you seen the ChatGPT speaking in patois? I couldn't tell if it was real or not. Not you as well, Blake. Oh, you poor boy. That's 2 for 2 on COVID from the sick boys in the chat right now. Is COVID homophobic? Is that what's going on? Because both you and our boy Lucas are sick right now with COVID. I think COVID might be homophobic. That's not very nice. Unfucking believable. Mentions cameraman, starts looking for phone, sneaky link. Excuse me? Do you know the stereotypes of Americans being loud as fuck? I do know that stereotype, Dylan. I've seen a bunch of TikToks of like, you're a European on holiday in Europe, but there are American tourists nearby, and there's people just screaming at the table. Yeah, I'd like to think that I am not like that when I go on holiday. I feel like I'm very conscious of not wanting to ruin people's day. I don't get it. I understand having fun with your friends. It's also part of the reason why I don't like hanging out with drunk people anymore, is because they are incapable of controlling the volume of their voice. So whenever I do go out, I would much rather go out and do an activity than go to like a pub or a club or a bar. I don't care to drink, and I don't care to be around people drinking either. So that's a big reason for it. It's just loud. It's just, I can't have a conversation with you because that table's screaming, that table's screaming. There's too much noise in here. I just want to play video games. I try to be extra quiet when I travel. I think me too. Like, especially if you're on a holiday where, like, say you're at the beach or at a pool or something like that, and people are just trying to relax and lay in the sun and take a nap, and you're running around screaming. Yeah, I try not to be that guy. Like an in-person word or a texting tab, both benefit. It's typically, creasing is more of like a texting word. I wouldn't turn to Murphy and be like, creasing. It just doesn't happen at anything. I got to pet a cat yesterday. I enjoyed. I am glad. Whose puss did you pet? I gotta tell, I didn't think you swung that way, but it is what it is. Interesting. Got caught up on some sleep and limped around while my feet hurt. Speaking of which, I think I'm in a similar boat. Not in terms of limping around because I was at a convention too long, but I think I did like 15,000 steps of work the other day. And one of the nails, this is probably TMI for some people, it involves like, you know, the tiny bit of like a skin tag on the side of like a finger or a toe. It's worse than that. Wasn't a skin tag. The nail had like split right at the corner, and I was like, well, I got to get this off. So yeah, it doesn't feel good now. It feels really bad. Matt, you've messaged me on Discord. If it's just you screaming Lamau at me, I swear to God. Okay, it's not. What the hell was the first one that you sent me? Food cost versus caloric. What the fuck have you just sent me, Matt? You just sent me a graph on food cost versus caloric density. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in your head right now, honestly. The thing is, us Brits don't usually use descriptive terminology mid-action. If we're laughing, we're laughing. Other than that, we might just say, oh, that was funny as fuck, mate. Exactly, yeah. That's why I was saying earlier, Tahir, it was like, if I'm going to laugh at something, if something is so funny that it invokes laughter from me, I'm not going to curb that laughter to then use the words to describe that instead. The laughter is an involuntary response for the most part, especially if it's somewhere you're not supposed to. This is a good question. Has anyone ever had a really inappropriate fit of laughter before? Like, what is the worst place you've had a laughing fit? It could be a church, you know, could be in a mosque, could be at a library, it could be during an exam. You've looked around and your buddy's like, and they don't know the answer to the question. What was the most inconvenient bout of laughter you think you've ever had? The cat's about to John Wick you. What? In my sleep because I put a toast. I keep wanting to say coaster. That's not the one. The Twin Tower Memorial. I'm sorry, Bennifer. I got to hear that story. What the fuck? Interesting. She's like you, mother fluffer. Me? Oh, she's like you, mother fluffer. Sorry, I thought you said Panko is like me, but you meant she's like you, mother. That's okay. I'm with you now. Don't worry. We're on the same wavelength. Don't worry about it. We're chilling. We think he has seasonal allergies because it happens only at certain times of the year, but he used to anxious groom himself. I don't like the thought of my kiddie being anxious, honestly. Prin Honda. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say that. Prin Honda. How am I supposed to say that? But Duke, good to see you, you Welsh champion. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on this fine. I was about to say Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. I know days, I promise. But Blake, how are you feeling despite the COVID? I'm sure you're very happy on the YouTube side of things, even if you do have COVID. Also, with the kitty, make sure she hasn't been lying in some kind of soap, etc. Wash her leg just in case it can irritate, burn the skin. Noted. That's a very good suggestion. I don't think she would have been able to get to any soap like that, but I'll check it. We've got the cone on her for the time being, just because I don't want her to be able to get at it at all. But yeah, that's a very good suggestion. I was speaking to a Scottish friend and I said hollering, and he started laughing and said, I've never heard hollering before. I always thought hollering was like, I don't know what I thought it was. I thought you like holler for a cab. Is that just me? Has anyone else had that thought before? If you're hollering for is this a region? Is this a different nationality thing? Whenever I've heard the word hollering, it's always been like you holler for someone, like you're calling for someone, you're calling for a taxi, you're hailing down a taxi. I don't fucking know. I'm making things up at this point. I got nothing. Sorry to hear, Blakeberry. Hope you feel better real soon. Me too. I hope so. Need to watch her and figure out what got her anxious. She is definitely an anxious kitty compared to her brother. Her brother, he's a big boy, so he doesn't really get scared very often. He doesn't like the Hoover. He doesn't like our neighbor's dog, but he's chilling for the most part. Whereas Panko is much more of an anxious cat, to be fair. So I'd love to be able to figure out exactly what it is. We thought it might be a case of the other night when it happened, there were some foxes going to town on each other, and our window was open at night, so that might have freaked her out. She might have just been a bit freaked since, maybe. But yeah, we'll keep eyes on them. Thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate it. It's fun to drink a little and play party games with friends over the internet, though. Fair, Lucas. Fair. Now, I get that as well. But that's one thing is like, I said this before. I never understood the culture of staying home, getting blasted and playing video games. I can understand how it could be more fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think like drinking is evil. I don't think it's stupid. I don't think it's a waste of time or anything like that per se. It's not something that I want to personally engage in, but I obviously see the appeal. I know that it can facilitate fun for the most part. So I can understand how that might make gaming fun. But I've had friends, Lucas, the reason why I don't understand it is because I've had friends who have been quite drunk at home. And I'm like, why? Surely you're just going to feel terrible for the rest of the evening. And tomorrow, to what? Play more games? I'm intrigued. Oh, not the cheap viewers. Unbelievable. Don't you do this. Tom is an alcoholist. Is that like racist, but against people who drink alcohol? Is that what we're going for, Star? Interesting. Do variety. Just chatting, reacts, commentary, RPG games. Wukong reads currently. Me too, homie. FPS, story games, and puzzle games. Mixed bag of fun and yourself. I'm also a variety streamer. I tend to chat for the first kind of hour or so, and then we do play a bit of whatever. Wednesdays recently have been Apex Legends. That's my FPS of choice. I tend to play that with the community. It's a damn good time. And then recently my RPGs have been Wukong. I'm hoping to finish the game today. And then after I finish Wukong, I don't know what we'll do today. I'd love to get some suggestions. But yeah, Andre, good question. Perfect timing. On Thursday, once we finish Wukong, we are going to go ahead and start Alien Isolation, which I'm not thrilled about. It's spooky season. Fennec gifted me a copy after I jokingly said if somebody buys it, I'll play it. And he bought it. So I guess I kind of got to play it now because there is video evidence that I said I'd do so. And I don't think I can weasel my way out. So yes, we're going to fucking play Alien Isolation on Thursday. You're going to yeah, I'm a fucking, honestly, lack of a better term, I am a pussy. I'm an absolute wet wipe when it comes to horror games. I don't like them. Don't like them at all. How we define Tuesday. I'm doing pretty good, Duke. I hope you're doing pretty good as well. There are two members of the community that are having a straight bad time right now, but I'm hoping I can alleviate some of their symptoms, you know, get some chuckles in, help clear those sinuses, doing what we do. But Andre, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. How's ya? Octane Main, hang on. Something to show you guys. Grabbing my keys, yeah, because I got this bad boy on my keys at all times. We absolutely love to say. Can I also say, call me she slaps on Fortnite? He is good. He is good. You're not a cure for COVID, Tom. What the fuck? I said alleviate some symptoms. That doesn't mean I can cure COVID. If I could cure COVID, I would have done so a long time ago, no? Surely. I literally wanted to holler because it was so funny, but I had to hold it back and had tears coming out of my eyes. Andre, I think you were there the day where I had my most heinous bout of laughter when I couldn't laugh. Do you remember when we were revising for, I think it was sixth form exams? We're all at the library. I think Mus was there as well. And I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but I was just really, really trying to hold it in. And you know what? The library is just so quiet. I was desperately trying not to laugh. And it got so bad that I felt like I was bursting blood vessels in my eyes. I was crying, silently not making any noise, but desperately wanting to laugh, to the point where I had to leave the library, go out into the street, cackle with laughter, and then come back inside. Passed our exams though. Vibing, chilling. I heard it's normal because the human mind don't know how to react to certain stuff. What, in terms of laughing sometimes? You do not remember this? Okay, fair. It was a while back. It was in the Ipswich library. Another, one of the most insane bouts of, not bouts, but times somebody has laughed where you really weren't expecting it. You know, like the Voldemort, hey, hey, hey. No one was expecting that shit. I had a buddy. Actually, he wasn't my buddy. He was a guy in my class. What am I talking about? I did not know him very well at all. We were doing a dissection in biology in sixth form. And our teacher got like one of those plastic guards and started breathing into the bronchi, which inflated the lung. And there's a fine film around the lung, which expanded and separated. So it like kind of popped, but it didn't pop off, explode. It just kind of separated between the two and made quite a weird squelchy noise. And one of the girls in my class just collapsed, just passed out, just flew, like a sack of potatoes, just fell to the ground. And this one really, really quiet dude who had never said a word in our class, had just kept to himself, really just like, you could tell he was very socially awkward and anxious, just starts like laughing, like giggling to himself. And we're all like, that might be the most unsettling thing I've ever heard in a long, long time. I can't remember the guy's name, Andre. But he looked exactly like, you know, the guy that was like, I'm going to say it. I don't care that you broke your arm. He looks exactly like that guy. He was in our sixth form, Andre. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. I wouldn't say I'm an Octane main anymore, Tahir, to be fair. But yeah, I've played a fair bit of Octane. Octane's probably still my most played character to this day. Valk, I think, is my second most played character, which I didn't realize. Like, Andre, I mained her for a couple of seasons, if you remember. Who's my next most mains? I don't know. I'm on a support trip recently. I've been cycling through all the support characters. I've been playing a ton of Mirage lately. It's been really good fun. I drink when I hang out with friends on Discord. I'm not getting wasted though. Like, I'll have some wine or whatever. That's what I mean. If you have like a glass of red wine or something an evening and you're chilling, you're playing games, that's the only wine you're having, you're drinking other things as well, you're having a meal too, then yeah, that's fine. You're vibing, right? So yeah, it's all right. But if you're like getting trashed, skipping meals and just getting rowdy on Discord and being terrible at the games as well because you're blasted. Why? Interesting. Why? I just remembered one. My sister and I were crying laughing during a show at the West End because of the way the character said something, but it moved into an emotional scene and we couldn't stop. Oh, Georgia, no. Oh, Georgia, no. Not like this. I will sometimes have a beer in D&D. That's something I can get behind. Not that I'm going to have the beer because, like I said, Blake, I don't drink. You know this. But whenever I play D&D on Wednesdays, pretty much, I think I'm the only person in the entirety of the D&D group who's not drinking, which is kind of hilarious sometimes. I can understand how having a beer or a bevy while you're playing D&D can be quite facilitative as well, because, you know, you get some of that Dutch courage, your inhibitions drop a little bit, you can lean further into the role play if you're not super comfortable with the people you're playing with, right? So I get that, Blake. That makes sense, to be fair. That one I can get behind. But if you're a gamer and you play games every night when you get home from work or from school or something like that, and you reward yourself with drinking lots to play video games, that's the bit I cannot get behind. That to me sounds like a drinking problem. If you're getting home, it's like, oh, it's been a long day. I need several beverages and to play video games. That doesn't sound ideal. Drinking isn't the sin. It's getting drunk that's the sin. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But I still think you can be drunk responsibly. I just think there is a limit. There's a threshold that you cross where you're no longer really yourself and you lose control of yourself and you start preying on like base instincts. Just you might be a bit of a knobhead when you're drunk as well. That's something that I can't get behind anymore. We should play Lockdown when you finish Wukong. That was suggested in the Discord, and I'm very tempted to do that. We could do that. We could turn the rest of today's session into a bit of a collaborative community session, if you like. Fortnite was suggested, but Pinky's at work, and she's been asking me to play Fortnite for days, and I haven't been able to play with her. So I think if I played Fortnite with you guys on stream, and then she gets home and I leave and I play Ark instead of playing Fortnite with her, she'd be pissed. She would not be very happy with me. So no Fortnite today. No Fortnite today. I was thinking about maybe Apex, but we've got an Apex stream tomorrow. So I was like, nah, let's not do Apex tonight as well. Unless people want it bad and there are people that want to play, maybe. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing some shorter, smaller things. Just like we could try out some demos. Clip of the week, I was tempted to do as well, to be fair, but that might be something we could do. That could be fun. You're not so cocky. What do you mean, Lucas? Don't do this. I can't believe it. What if you could kick COVID, but Bill Gates has been holding you back via blackmail? I just need to... Why would Bill do this to me? Me and Bill are tight, Tahir. He would never blackmail me like this. Unbelievable. Honestly, that's what I love. That's what I love when I perform theatre. The crowd reactions gives me life. Whereas my undiagnosed ADHD needed more than one thing to focus on so I could function well. Have a beer during D&D. Makes sense. It's fine. You know what? I just had a realization of maybe it's not ADHD. What was the realization that we're talking about, Dylan? I think the crowd performance definitely feed off each other, like a feedback loop, but I don't think people appreciate our laughter at that point. No, yeah, that's what I mean. I get that. I think live performances are great in that aspect. Having immediate live feedback is great. I think that's probably part of the reason why people enjoy streaming so much. And that's obviously a big reason why people stop streaming, right? Because if they don't get that immediate feedback, if they don't get like an immediate response, if it's not a call and response, if it's not reactionary, if it's just not engaging, then the person doesn't want to continue streaming, right? So I guess there's an element of that to streams too. And in the same way that the wrong reaction at the wrong time will also not be good for the streamer too, or the people watching. You were saying up above those stars, you said, I have the cheap viewership. They always be in my stream. Like, why bully me? I'm really curious to see how much of that happens in larger streamers communities as well. Because again, I would not consider myself a large community streamer, right? So I get all of those messages as well, stars. But I'm intrigued. Like Jess, does Sparky get those kind of messages? Does he still get them on the daily? I think I got like 10 of them yesterday. Yeah, big scam. Big scam. I don't like it. Obviously, yeah, you can slap in some banned terms and everything like that, but you do run the risk of banning somebody who's taking the piss, which is quite often, to be honest. Fennec somehow slotting in the early gang. 40 minutes into the stream. Let's go. Jess, Trace, and Oompa. And Captain Obvious as well. What's good? How are you, my friend? Miosat as well. Morgan over there on the YouTube side of things. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Did I see Mendua over here in the YouTube as well? I did, Mendua. What's happening, my friend? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for joining today. Why does it say I'm offline? We're good, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Interesting. Yes, we're chilling. Not a problem. Yeah, my side of things just said the stream died, but I don't think that's true. What's this? People trying to sell your bundle size increases. I'm sorry? No. They're trying to sell me viewers, Fennec, and I don't think that would increase my butt size. Speaking of increasing butt size, though, I did my first glute-specific exercise in about 5 years today, I think. I don't know what came over me. I just felt like it. I've joined a new gym and they have a proper hip thrust machine, and I haven't used a proper hip thrust machine in a really long time. So I was like, let's do it. I thought I'd go for it. It was meant to be a deadlift day, Andre, but my lower back is kind of fucked. So I was like, how about I just train glutes and hamstrings specifically, like isolation exercise, instead of doing deadlifts or RDLs, because I'm going to pop my vertebrae. And to be fair, it was kind of good. I rate it. Say that 3 times fast. Wait, which one? Wait, which one do I need to say 3 times fast? Type it out. I don't know what I said. I was struggling. Glute specific exercise? Glute specific exercise? What's going on? What if it's not ADHD, but it's a coping mechanism? Because when I was in uni, to get my mind off the dark things that I was going through, I overstimulated myself. And now it's a subconscious habit. I mean, I guess that is just the typical advice of like, stay busy if you're not necessarily in the best spot, right? I do think you should address that at some point. Hump thrust machine, hip thrust machine, hip thrust machine, hip thrust machine. That's the one. Chat, Tom agreed to getting a matching ass tattoo with me. Wrong. Wrong. You said that to me and I sent you back the word BigWynter nanny. I don't think that was me agreeing whatsoever, Blake. And I think you know that, don't you? Unbelievable. I accidentally ended my stream by leaning on my power button yesterday whilst trying to plug in a USB. I have not made that mistake yet, Georgia. But my kitty has turned it off several times. So I really do need to invest in a power button shield for my PC. You know, the little Perspex little boxes that can open and close? I want one. I want to protect that bad boy because I can't be having it turning it off midstream. I have the same IQ level as a cat. Wrong. Definitely more IQ than a cat. Oh, you could do an IQ check. We could test that, to be fair. I would say maybe you have more behavioral mannerisms of a cat rather than brain power of a cat. I think that's a lesser of two evils, right? Missile button cover. Yes. One of those. I want one of those. Captain Obvious with 5 biddies. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Blake with an insane PP check. I don't even know what you do with something like that. Also, oh, hot damn. Okay, me and Blake are weaponized today, it would seem. Unbelievable. Only have 5 left. Well, I appreciate the fact that you shared 5 with me. You are now number 1 for the bits for the month so far. So well played, you. Stars with an also enormous donger. Captain Obvious with a respectable donger. Same with Jess. Well played. We have weapons of ass destruction today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Georgia on the sticks as well. Okay. Sheesh. How are you though, Fennec? I know you've had a bit of a technological meltdown over the last 24 hours or so. Is there anything that I could do to help? What's going on, man? What's going on? That is not ideal. I think if my streamer bot completely stopped working, I'd have a very bad day as well. Okay, Slate, have you got a massive brain as well, Georgia? IQ, where was yours? 137. Damn, is actually very good. You're living life today, Georgia. Well played, my friend. Well played. What, like he gets a tat of your ass and vice versa? I think he just meant that we get tattoos that are matching on our buttocks. I think that's what he meant. And I haven't agreed to that or whatever else you were trying to get me to agree to, Blake. No matching tattoos on buttocks, please. Thank you. Tom will get a tramp stamp that says insert here. Wrong. Or maybe I will, but that will be like my insulin spot. And that's just where I need to, my guidelines of where I'm supposed to stab the insulin. That could be fun. People would be like, you sloot. I was like, no, I have diabetes, thank you. You filthy-minded individual. How dare you? Payback for the multiple 0 inches. That actually was a hate crime, Jess. Not that I was involved, because I would never do such a thing, right? But it was a hate crime. I'm very sorry that happened to you. What have I missed from you? Fun fact, from 2017 to 2021, you never caught me without headphones. Every picture and video is me with either headphones on or around my neck. Because like at the gym, I'm literally doing the exercise kind of hang on, I missed 2 were these the last 2 messages? They were interesting. Okay, there we go. Because like at the gym, I'm literally doing the exercise, kind of the reps, listening to instrumentals and freestyling lyrics in my head all at the same time. Maybe it's a bit of both undiagnosed ADHD and coping mechanism. I don't think there's anything wrong with coming up with some sick lyrics in your head. Spitting beats in your head mid-set, kind of sick. Although, I don't know. Okay, for those of you that do go to the gym, what do you think about during your set? Do you think of absolutely nothing? Is there something specifically that you think of? What's going through your mind while you're mid-set? I gotta know. I was hanging out with my bro and he told me that he disabled his power button so his cat couldn't turn off the PC. As he said, the kitty stood on the button long enough, it turned the PC off anyway. My bro looked shocked and I just laughed at him. Could I do that? That's the problem though, is like she'll step on it and she'll lean on it until the point that it will just completely shut down. So that's why I want to get a proper cover for it. Although it gets really hot on top of my PC and I feel like if I try to glue something on or stick something on, it will just melt and fall off. We'll see though, we can try it out. I sing in my head along to the music that's playing when at the gym. Is it the music that plays out the speakers at the gym? You're blasting Katy Perry in your head mid-set? Fascinating stuff. Interesting. I would say, it depends what it is. Like if I'm going for like a really heavy set, I don't know, I'm playing some like anime battles in my head, honestly. Or like I'm picturing myself as Guts from Berserk, just fighting 100 dudes with a sword. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it through this set. Guts would be disappointed if I didn't make it through this set right now. Or it'll be like, I don't know, there's been a car accident and there's people in the car. I need to lift the car off someone. Like so some Eddie Hall shit. It depends what it is though, to be fair. If it's, I think if it's lighter weight, less of that. If it's big heavyweight, then yeah, I need to get G'd up. It was all my fault. I never moved it from the download folder, then cleaned the download folder. Unfortunate, Fennec. I've made similar-ish mistakes in the past. I've always had my program files not in my downloads folder because I don't want that to happen. But I have had assets in my download folder. So for instance, on my scene for like this is a PNG that's somewhere on my PC. If I put that on my download folder, clear the download folder, then it's going to get deleted and that would be less than ideal. Honestly, my playlist is mental. I'd be singing to musicals, then swap to pop, then Metallica, then back to Disney. It's a real trip. Sounds kind of sick though. Sounds like you are having a great time. Pinky makes me laugh so much in the gym though. She'd be like, I can see her getting really psyched up. She's getting G'd up for her set. She pulls the bar off. She's benching. And I was like, what were you listening to? And she's like, The Greatest Showman. And I'm like, okay, fair. Whatever gets you going, that's fine, I guess. Interesting. Just hold my hair. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting Tom's logo on my ass and he's getting my logo on his ass. Wrong. There's no ass tattoos. Fida, good to see you. I'm sorry that's the words that you came into, but I do hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining. Hail to the year. What's been going on with you, Fida? A lot of the time, if it's hard, I tend to just dissociate, to be honest. Let the eyes glaze over and just think about engaging the specific muscles I need to be using. Smart, Georgia. If I use the words mind-muscle connection, how many people would understand what that means? Because I feel like to some people, they're like, yeah, that's just science fiction. That's not a real thing. But for instance, if I wanted to engage this pec, I can do so without having to like bench. I can make it move if I wanted to, or I could flex my arm or my glutes individually because I have the connection to that muscle to be able to engage that specific muscle, right? And that's not something everybody has inherently, I don't think. Can't do that. That's something that it takes years of practice for the most part. If you could do it just instinctively, then yeah, you're just G'd up. But it's a real thing. It is a real thing. If somebody's like, think about the muscle that you're using, that's you developing that connection to that muscle. That's why people say that kind of thing. I can flex my individual cheeks. Then you've clearly had many years of using them. I can do it in my sleep. Well, what do you mean in your sleep? You can only engage specific muscles while you're sleeping? How do you know you're engaging the specific muscles? Does somebody tell you? Interesting. I can't get hyped in the gym. Maybe I need smelling salts and pre-workout. Talk to me about your routine. For those of you that, again, go to the gym, what's your routine? How do you get prepared to go to the gym when you get there? How do you start? Are you properly warming up? Are you doing loads of stretching beforehand? You go right into your top sets? Like, are you blasting specific tunes? Do you need like a... I don't know. Do you need like a ritual before you go in? What's going on? Oh, in my dreams, because I'm that powerful. I see. Interesting. I will answer this question when I'm back from my meeting. No worries, Dylan. Do your thing. I just do what I'm told. That's also fair enough, honestly. That is completely fair enough. I'm at the point now where it's like, I don't know at what point I would ever need a PT ever again. But yeah, genuinely. Oh, God. But genuinely... PT is really helpful when you're starting, or if you just don't want to think about it.
Thank you so much, best of friend.
Mr. P subscribed for 16 months.
Hey, yo. Hey, PJ. 16 months of continued support from that sweet Swedish boy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you as always. I hope you had a great weekend. How are you in Hype? Interesting. How's you doing? I'm doing well, Fido. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate it. What's going on with you? What the fuck is in my throat? And don't anybody say what I think you're about to say. Doesn't have to be this way. Looking specifically at you, Mattia. Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to say, Blake. but fair enough. COVID, no. PP, okay, that's what I thought people were going to say. Blake doubled down on it, apparently. Just got home, tired as fuck, and waiting for food. What's on the agenda this evening, PJ? And I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hell yeah. You said PT, and I thought, wow, I had one of those. Then you realize you meant personal trainer. I have physical therapy. Yeah, I meant personal trainer. PT in the context of working out, I will always mean personal trainer. PT in the context of recovery, I'll always mean physical therapy or physical therapist. What the hell is that? Hey, yo, Karth, what's up? My man, you should really pay attention to aftercare, my guy. That's your one and only message. I'm so confused, Karth. What does that mean, homie? Aftercare of what? Certain activities that I've been engaging in? Is that what you're talking about? Interesting. Indian Dacta. Hello, my friend. Who are you talking to? I am live streaming over on Twitch. I'm streaming to YouTube horizontally and vertically. So we have 3 streams up right now. So you can't see any messages right here on the vertical side of things, but because they disappear. But on the horizontal side of things, there is a combined chat of all the Twitch and YouTube lovely people. So that's who we're talking to right now. Feel free to say hello to them because they can see your messages right now. The question of the day, Matt noted, hello. Would you rather game in 1080p, 144 Hertz, or 4K 30 for every single game? Oh, God. I don't feel well. I thought that's what you were saying. I was just trying to work out. I was like, would Karth do this to me? Yes, Karth would do this to me. You got cooties. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to go lay down. I'm getting a little tired, but I'll be lurking. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you. I was about to say thank you for the enormous donger, Matt, but I'm not going to thank you for that. Just enjoy it yourself and maybe with others. Who knows? How are you though, Karth? Other than, you know, insinuating I'm up to certain activities. Chicken, rice, and curry. I don't know what that is. It doesn't feel good. It feels really bad. There's like something like moving up and down. 6 ads is a scam. Oh, no, chicken rice and curry. I have nothing against chicken rice and curry. In fact, I love a good chicken rice and curry because it's katsu. That's exactly what it is. I was going to say, though, I swear every time I've ever asked you about food, there's always been curry, PJ. I swear every single time. I have been drinking. It's just not done anything. Good sir, what is going on? I don't know. This might be the end of BigWynter. I'm just saying. It could be the end. I hope not. But it could be. You never know. Yeah, six ads is a distinctly bad time. I'd like to formally apologize on behalf of that many ads, my friend. Maybe a squirrel climbed down your mouth during your sleep. All the windows were closed last night, so I'd be very impressed if a squirrel managed to like break in, get one of those like circle laser cutters from my window, climbed into my throat, caused havoc, left, went through the hole, sealed it back up, and scurried away. Impressed, honestly, I would be impressed. Theoretically, everything is possible. Theoretically, you're a very bad man. Theoretically, is all I'm saying. But let's get the heist going. What I'll say as well is because it is the first stream of the month, and many people are probably going to be pretty pointless right now, as in terms of you have no points. Not that your existence is pointless. Opposite of that. You guys are great. Come on. 5,000 points added to everybody right now. Let's do it. Nah, far from it. Haven't eaten curry since yesterday. Hang on. But before that, about 4 months. Well, maybe the last time I talked to you about food was 4 months ago. Interesting. Breaks down and sobs. Don't do this, Matt. You're a good boy, okay? I know I said theoretically you're a bad man. I said in theory, because you said anything was possible. And clearly the squirrel jumping down my throat was impossible. You being a bad man was on the same. That's what I was getting at, right? Surely you get this, please. But on an unrelated subject, do you guys hear that? You know when you get like a bubble in your throat? And you're like, oh, hot damn. I'm having a bad time right now. My throat is really, really bad. Because the pizza is great. Agree, everyone? Yes, I do love me some pizza. Had some pizza 2 days ago and yesterday for breakfast and yesterday for dinner. So how about that? But what I was going to say, unrelated note to everything right now, I might potentially have a somewhat exciting opportunity to maybe make a video on a particular product. Maybe, nothing confirmed yet. And I am in talks to maybe be able to give that away at the end of things, which could be pretty damn cool. So stay tuned, because there might be some fun things happening. Try to do a growl. You want me to? No, I'm not growling. I've growled before on stream and I really didn't like it. Is that one clip of Huntress from DBD in the Hooked on You simulator? It's a bad time. We don't ever need to see that again. It's fine. This is what Tom has. Can I share a link? Yes, you may. Do I want to see it? Would now be a bad time to redeem our accent? It would be a very bad time because I'm just about to take a pee break. So your 5 minutes would be wasted by me urinating. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be ideal. There we go. You can do when we're back. We can fight the final boss of Wukong as Elmo. That could be fun. All right, fine. What's going on here? The title of this video is Sucking Ghost Dick by 4Chong, posted 8 years ago.
Where a lot of my ghost dick sucking goes down. My name is Yanni. I'm 22, and I'm addicted to sucking ghost dick. I do it in the kitchen. Do it outside.
This has to be the worst quality video I think I've ever seen. There are no, like, you can barely see the distinction between the walls. Finally, a problem Tom can relate with. Hi, I'm 22. I'm addicted to sucking ghost dick. I don't fucking believe this is so poor quality. Is this 240p? It is 240p. Unbelievable. Yeah, get this away from me. Get this away from me. Naughty. What do you mean don't deflect? Unfucking believable. Sometimes my throat hurts after performing a certain act upon a fellow male. Is that perhaps what could be wrong with you? No. Wrong. Reminds me of the early YouTube day when all videos were like this. Good times. Yeah, and there was like a theater of the mind part of YouTube where you'd see something on the screen and you'd have to paint a more detailed version of that video in your head to be able to fully enjoy it. I remember. 9 years ago was a wild time. Interesting. It was interesting stuff. How are you there, George? Thank you for joining today. I do appreciate it. I hope you are available this evening for funny dino time. And Andre, please come play dinos with us. It'll be really stupid and you'll hate it, but I'll love it. It'll be fun. I think your PC can run Ark, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Silly game, terribly optimized, but fun nonetheless. And on that bombshell, let me go ahead and take a very, very short break. I'm going to pee, get some things ready. We're going to play some Wukong, and I'll be seeing you all very shortly. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and get everything up. We'll do some Gartic today. I'm feeling Gartic. Gartic will be fun. Because, you know, the drawings of Gartic are always fantastic. They're always just sublime, flawless, easily guessable. So let me go ahead and grab the details for it, and I will be right with you, friends. Much love, and see you in just a moment. Are they not lips? Lips? Yes? Nope. Lip. Stick. Upper lip. The hell is that supposed to mean? Is that a nostril? Mouth makes sense. It is a mouth, you're right. Milk. How fucking yeah. Somersault? Is that how you spell that? I don't know how you're supposed to spell somersault. I don't think that's right. Envelope. Letter. It was just letter. Understood. What the hell are the guys in the bottom left doing? Is that is a duel? Are they having a duel? That's a liver. The hell is that? Nose job? Is that a nose job? Is that what that's meant to be? I got nothing. We win though, right? I'll take it. Pole vaulting? What the fuck? Okay. Nose hole. That's the one. Gotta be, surely. No? Well, fuck it. We win, friends. We win. Well done. Well played. Very good. Very nice. Wukong in the mix. Again, spoilers for Wukong. We're at the final boss right now. Just FYI. And that is what we're going to be attempting for the rest of this session. And if we do finish early, then potentially we could go ahead and play something together. Maybe some Lockdown Protocol, maybe something else. We don't know. Nose aperture. I really wish it would tell you what they were afterwards. That would be so nice. But friends, without further ado, let's fucking do it. Oh my god, that's so loud every time. Schnozzle. I reckon it's Schnozzle. I've had to put money on it. No, it wouldn't be Schnozzle. What am I talking about? I'm not losing a fiver right now. I simply mustn't. I'll wait to see that drawing come up again. I'll guess Schnozzle next time. Makes a lot of sense. All right, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. It's been a few days. So we got whack. We got dodge. We got big whack and jump. What do my other buttons do? Heal is this one. We got freeze. What else? Let's do it. Get frozen. Get this done nice and early. Keep swinging. Oh no, that was bad. I need to swap to my real headphones as well. Whoa. Oh. Tricks me with that every time. No. I will say this is not my best attempt. I'm gonna heal. I'm scared. Wait, I should use this. I forgot. And then we swing, swing, swing. Oh no. You're cold. I'm not doing well here. We're warming up. It's a warm-up game. might use this opportunity to swap over to my big boy headphones. Because something about the sticks bonking is hurting my ears with the AirPods. Maybe it's too loud? Don't be like this, monkey. Don't have to be this way. Right, big boy headphones. I've already seen this. He sucks up all my juice.
Bruh.